Hi, so this video is going to be about the principles of spin kicks. And the idea of the spin kick really is so we can, if we happen to be moving forward, particularly if there is a kick coming forward, for example, let's take the front pushing kick. As we step down, we can often step into a spin kick position. So I want to show you the principles of spin kicks. Now, if you're a lower grade, don't worry. This is something that will come up a little bit later on in your program. If you are more experienced, of course, you would have learned or certainly would have had an introduction to spin kicks. So they are more advanced kicks. They take a little bit more control and balance. And ideally, you want to be learning the basic kick first rather than going straight into the spin kick. So let me give you an example. There are 3 spin kicks in the freestyle system. One is a spinning back kick, and we learn the basic back kick from here, lifting up and pushing out. We learn the basic back kick at a very early stage. That's a beginner's level kick. So that kick normally is one of the first ones we teach you when you get a bit more experience with the spin kicks. The second kick we look at is the spinning outwards crescent, and the third one we look at is the spinning hook. Now, the hook kick is a more advanced kick on its own. So a lot of these kicks, we like you to learn the standard kick first, the back kick, the hook kick, and the outwards crescent kick before we teach you the advanced spin kicks. Sounds all quite complicated if you're quite new to all of this. So the 3 spin kicks in the system, and I want to show you those 3 spin kicks now. First one we're going to have a go at is the spinning back kick. One of the main things I want to show you is the principle behind it. How does it work? How do you do spin kicks? So you can take this away, and if you've got some space at home, you can have a go at some of these spin kicks, providing you're confident that you know the back kick, the outwards crescent kick, and the hook kick. So let's go through these spin kicks, and if you don't know those advanced kicks, then at least you know this video is here, and in the future, when you come to reach spin kicks, you can have a look back at this video. So here's the principle. This is how it works with all 3 spin kicks. We're doing a number of things. First of all, from a guard position, let's just break it down to its basic components. First thing we're going to do is that front foot has got to turn. In fact, the whole front of this body has got to turn to allow us to get the spin happening. So what we're going to do from here, simple rule is we turn the foot a full half turn. Okay, so it's going to face, at the moment my toes are facing that way, and I need them to face that way. Okay, so what we're going to do from here is we're going to start to turn not just the foot, but the whole front of the body. If we turn just the foot, it's really awkward. I see a number of students trying to do this. They focus so much on their foot, they hold the rest of the body still. So allow that foot and allow the body, and in fact the head, all of that side of the body, all the front of your body to start to turn. And you can see that the foot has turned, the hip has turned, the shoulder has turned, and you can even allow the back leg to start to move as well. Let me show you how that looks from here. So as we turn, you can see this foot's already starting to pick up. We're all turning together. Once I finish turning that front foot, the hips naturally turn, the shoulders naturally turn, my head's starting to go. I want you now to look over your other shoulder, okay? And as we start to turn, we're now going to open up this other side here to bring this leg through and to be able to power through to make our first spin kick, which is spinning back kick. So let's look at it again from the front. The whole front of our body turns, and let it all go. Okay, don't be too rigid with it. Just let the foot naturally turn. Try not to overstep. Now in reality, when we're fighting, we may need to step over here to be able to do our back kick. But for basic practice, for safety, so you're not going to kick anything in the room, turn the foot on the spot, let the body go. Focus also on the hip and the shoulder moving as well. Get the whole lot turning. I don't need to look over this side anymore. I now need to turn and look over the other shoulder. So the whole left side of me has done the work. Now I'm going to focus on the opposite side. So it's over my right shoulder, or the opposite shoulder. The right hip starts to come up. The right leg starts to come up. I lean back and I push through. I'll show you from the side. So turn the front foot, and also don't have too big a stance. It's harder to turn. Keep the stance quite short. Turn the foot, turn the hip, turn the shoulder. Look over the opposite shoulder. Raise the hip up, raise the leg up, and push out for your spinning back kick. Let's have a look at it again from here. So it's turn the foot, turn the hip, look over the opposite shoulder, up comes this hip, and kick through. Okay? That's the basic principle. Let's break it down again. Number 1, Whole front of that left side turns and we focus on that foot turning a full half turn. Toes point the opposite direction where they were facing. That's rule number one. Number two, look over your opposite shoulder. Rule number three, raise the leg up into the position that you want and kick through. So it's turn the foot, turn the head and kick through. If you can break it down to those three parts, this kick or this principle of spin kicks will work with all the kicks. Let's have a look now at the second of the three kicks that we have in the spin system for freestyle, and that is spinning outwards crescent kick. So spinning outwards crescent kick works the same three principles again. But here's the difference with this kick. We're going to work it by keeping our body upright for this kick. And this is normally the order in which we teach you, because the spinning hook kick I think is one of the harder kicks to teach and to learn and practice. So we teach you that one towards the end. So I'm going to do that one third. You may prefer to do it second because again the hips are in a similar position to your spinning back kick. Let's have a look at the spinning outwards crescent kick. So this time what we're going to do is the foot turns again. Remember the three principles. Number one, turn the whole front of that body by mainly focusing on that front foot turning a full half turn, letting the whole body go. Let the back foot start to even move as well. Watch this back foot again, it's already starting to move. Don't hold that back leg rigid, that's where a lot of students go wrong. So turn that foot. From here, we're going to spin the body and the foot comes through in the outwards crescent kick position. Watch again from here, we're going to turn that front foot here. We're going to get the body spinning. This time, the body stays upright, okay? Before, we were obviously turning here, we were turning and leaning back into that side kick position. This time though, when we turn, we're keeping the body upright, we spin with our arms hard, bringing the hip through and the leg through as we come through. This is the outwards crescent kick. Again, you need to know the outwards crescent kick. There's a previous video on this, but outwards crescent kick you need to know quite well to then do the spin version of it. No good going into the spinning outwards crescent kick if you haven't learned the outwards crescent kick first, okay? So, watch again from here. I'm going to get you to turn that front foot, a full half turn. Remember, we're letting the whole side of that body go. Already start to let this shoulder go here. We're going to look over our shoulder, we're going to spin the body, and we're going to spin that leg through as we come through from there, as crescent. So one more time from here. So again, turn that foot, get that foot turning, spin that body, get that leg coming through, okay? If you can, when you do this kick, two choices once you've done it, okay? Once you've done the spin, you've done the kick, where you end up placing this leg could either be forward or you can actually spin right the way through and step back. Now, my recommendation would be logically, as most kicks are there to lead you more into a fight, so you then close in with your arms or finish off with your arms, is that once you've done that kick, once you're able to step down, obviously your hand then would come into play. So my recommendation would be once you've done the kick, step forward. You've got more power as you step forward as well. Let's look at the third and final of the spin kicks, but again the main principle is to look at the three introduction steps to getting that kick looking really good. The last kick is the spinning hook kick. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at the last of the spin kicks. This is a combination, I think, of both the spinning back kick and the spinning outwards crescent kick, because you've got the spin of the body, but also you've got that side kick position, which is ideal for a hook kick, spinning hook kick. And we're going to catch with the back of the heel, so it's like a spinning side kick, if that kind of helps you picture it. Let's have a look at the kick. So from this position here, again, we've gone through it from the beginning of this video. We're going to turn that foot, in fact we're going to turn the whole side of that body. We're going to spin like we spin with the outwards crescent kick, but as we spin, I'm going to try and slow it down, we're going to drop into more of the side kick position and bring that side kick round. We're going to bring the leg up early, the kicking leg, the back leg, or always with the spin kick it's the back leg that does the kick. And we're going to spin with that side kick coming up nice and straight, the leg coming up early. The earlier the better in a way, and we're going to try to get that head round before that leg comes round, of course. So spin the foot, spin the body, and then we're going to get the leg up. See my head starting to come around, the leg's picking up early. I'm leaning into that side kick position, and that leg is coming up nice and early. So let's have a look at it now. So we're going to spin here, and we're going to spin through from there. One more time, we're going to get that foot turning, spin the body, leg up from there, and back into guard position from there. Let's have a look at it in a bit more detail. Okay, so let's have a look at it from a 45-degree angle, see if that helps you any better. So from here, we're going to get that foot turning, spin the body, and spin through the technique from there. So again, it's a foot turns, spin, lean back, raise the leg up early. Obviously, the body's spinning that leg through. That's the most important bit. It's the spin of the body that creates the power through. So really, we're just picking the leg up nice and early, keeping it straight. We're going to hit with the back of the foot here, the heel, and that will be the main target from there. So again, spin and through the target that way. I tend to, just for practice, step back to here so I can do another one afterwards. Again, in reality, you probably end up stepping down forward towards your partner that way. So there's the 3 introduction principles to spin kicks. Turning the front of the body, getting the head round or getting the back part of the body starting to turn, and obviously then making sure the foot is in the right position to perform one of the three spin kicks we have in the freestyle system: spinning back kick, spinning outwards crescent kick, and spinning hook kick. I hope those 3 basic principles are useful to you, and I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you for watching.